Wow, I feel so seen, as in. And because tomorrow is Mother's Day, mag-react tayo sa mga ads na meant for Mother's Day. 2 ads in particular. So, one by Jollibee and one by McDonald's.
So the first one is by McDonald's and it's called Himbing.
Oh my God, yung first time ko talaga ito napanood, sobrang naiyak ako. Yung sobrang cute niya. And if you really think about it, very simple yung insight niya. Basically, it just answers what's the one thing that moms really want on Mother's Day. And it's rest, because it's the one elusive thing that moms just can't have most of the time. Nung napanood ko talaga siya, as in sobrang ang cute niya. Pero, we have to break it down frame by frame para it's easier to understand. So, on the first few frames, ina-establish lang kung ano yung stories nito. So, there are different types of moms. There are moms who are always busy cleaning. And then there's this mom who's managing a water filling station. And she's holding an iPad. And I love these touches because that's so true. Most moms always have an iPad. It's like, I don't know. Parang alam mong nanay ka na kapag may iPad ka na. Parang ganun siya. Kaya sobrang on point talaga yung insight ng ad na to. And then, after that, and then we also have a shot of a mom. And it looks like she has a newborn because she's watching the newborn fall asleep. It's just so insightful and real. Yung mga scenarios na pinili nila, sobrang totoo siya. I think especially for millennial moms because, oh my God, forever na kami tired. Their loved ones actually start to, parang when they notice that the moms fell asleep, they actually do things to encourage the mom to continue resting. And, you know, it's just so touching because if you really think about it, you know how like when your mom's birthday is coming up and then you ask what they want and they really can't verbalize what they want exactly, and it's because the one thing that they really want is to rest, and they know that as moms this is just impossible. I mean, resting is not an option because you only get to rest when everyone else is already resting. So yan, sobrang on point talaga yung insight nung kay McDonald's. So when as in, alam mo talagang pag nakita mo yung last frame, and konting pahinga ma, Happy Mother's Day, it's so cute. As in, sobrang, I really felt seen. As in, alam mo yun, talagang yung insight niya, pinag-isipan, and parang you can tell na yung touches nito, parang nanggaling sa nanay talaga. Parang it's not coming from the perspective of a kid. So, yan. Iba siya for me. I really feel like there's a lot of I really feel like the McDonald's ad has a lot of impact on me as a millennial mom. Kasi feeling ko parang wow, I feel so seen, as in. So I really like this McDonald's commercial. So for me, parang feeling ko very progressive yung commercial. Kasi di ba usually pag nakakita ka ng commercial na andun yung mom and yung anak, it's always the mom taking care of the kid, or it's always the mom taking care of the dad and the children. Pero this time, I like how it's the relatives, the dads and the kids that are taking care of the mom, because nakita nila na pagod siya and natutulog siya. So they do these small gestures na sobrang, alam mo yun, if the moms knew what they were doing, they'd really feel appreciated. Yun yung kinukumutan ng dad yung mom, yung part na yung kid, tinapatan ng electric fan yung mama niya kasi nakita niya natutulog. Not just cute, but it's very heartwarming because, you know, it's not something you usually see in ads. So for me, it's a very, very fresh take for a Mother's Day ad. Okay, sige. Kay Jollibee naman tayo.
Akong bahala sa'yo, anak.
Ma?
Wait lang, ang ganda ng mom. Kamukha niya yun nasa Hill House. Hunting on Hill House. Diba? Parang kamukha niya yung mom doon.
Ma! Ito na po. Kayo na pong magbasa.
Pumasa ka!
Yes!
I'm so proud of you!
Pag-graduate ko, ako naman ang bahala sa'yo, Ma.
Magkape ka muna, anak. Hello, Nak?
Ma, malapit na po tayo. Punta ka na po.
O sige, pupunta na ako. Salamat, anak. Naku, kinakabahan ako.
Ma, huwag ka matakot. Oh, tapos na. I'm so proud of you, Ma.
Salamat, anak. At lagi kang nasa tabi ko at nakaalalay.
Ma, ito na pong gamot nyo. Sige po, maraming salamat po ha. Ma, may schedule ka na bukas.
Ay, sa wakas! Salamat, anak!
Sabi ko sa'yo, Ma, akong bahala sa'yo.
Actually, maganda siya. Okay, so this one naman is from Jollibee and it's called Pangako or Promise. I think it's also a fresh take. At first, actually, nung unang beses ko siyang pinanood, akala ko I thought that it was very traditional. It was a very traditional take on a Mother's Day commercial. Yung Jollibee commercials, parang ginawa na nilang ganitong format, long form, tapos it's telling a story, usually based on a true story. And this one, at first, parang, okay, it kind of feels like the other commercials before. But then, I watched it again, and I realized, may mga cues na hindi mo siya magigets in one go. So, you have to watch it again. So, anyway, when I did, I realized na parang, oo nga, iba yung take niya. Because one, it's not a traditional family setup. I don't know if it's just me. Pero kasi diba yung interactions the whole time was just between the kid and the mom. So, parang single mom siya. Tapos, kaya yung title niya, Pangako, is because parang she made that promise that she'll take care of her kid. And then, parang towards the end, when the kid grew up and he became a responsible adult, it was his turn to take care of his mom. So, he's the one making a promise to his mom that he will take care of her. Which is great. Kasi yung pinaka-insight niya talaga, which is revealed dun sa end frames, parang it says there na the children learn how to love from their mothers. So, the way that adult children love is based on how their mothers loved them. Maganda yung insight niya. Ano siya, parang it's a good lesson to learn. Pero I think in terms of relatability, I guess, wala pa ako dun sa age na yun. So, parang mas nakaka-relate ako to this ad as a daughter than as a mom. So, yan. So, nung pinapanood ko siya, at first, parang, bakit parang ang tagal bago ko siya na-gets? It's because I don't know pero medyo mas subtle yung cues here compared to the McDo ad. Also, one more thing, I think kaya mas may impact sa akin yung McDo is because it's the first one that I saw. And this one I saw kanina lang. Yeah, kanina ko lang siya nakita. And then there's that part na parang the mom was saying na thank you for always being here by my side. Parang the whole time yun nga, since dalawa lang sila, parang they only have each other to count on. And it's really, really sweet. Iba yung hugot niya, parang hindi siya outright nakakaiyak. And it's not until you realize na yun nga, parang she was a single mom and all they had was each other. And then the mom was very loving. So the kid grew up to be someone who's equally loving and caring towards his mom. So yeah, it's very cute. Well, more than cute. Yeah. More than cute. It's good. So, if I have to choose which one is better, who did it right, Jollibee or McDonald? I think ang hirap. Ang hirap. Pareho silang maganda. And pareho silang insightful and fresh. And fresh in a sense na yung execution niya isn't the usual, I don't know, breakfast in bed. Tapos video clips lang na parang tatawa na sila. Tapos parang ang saya-saya nila. Ganon. Happy Mother's Day. Blah, blah. Ganon. Yan. Fresh yung take nila pareho. And kay McDo, na-appreciate ko siya because ang strong nung insight and it feels like galing sa nanay yung insight diretso. Maganda yung kay Jollibee because fresh take siya. And for me, I have this appreciation over showing non-traditional family setups. And what I like about it is that nung pinakita nila na single parent siya, hindi siya how do I say this? There are ads kasi that just make single parenthood so obvious. So to people who don't believe or like meron kasing mga tao na they're not how do I say this? Parang may preference lang sila to parang they don't like seeing non-traditional family setups. Yan. So, sometimes it can get really polarizing. Pero yun lang, I guess mahirap siyang magets agad. Because I think nilagyan nila ng effort para hindi siya polarizing masyado. Pero maganda siya. As in, maganda siya. Because if you take a second look at it, that's when you realize how good the ad really is. Yon. Pero, in terms of functionality, at the end of the day, syempre, hindi naman lahat ng tao may oras manood. Hindi lahat ng tao may oras manood at mag-repeat ng isang ad. So, in terms of effectivity, for me, on kung alin yung mas may impact sa akin, for me, I think it's McDo. But Jollibee really did well too. So, ang galing nung kay McDo. Kasi, I think the ad stands out. For me, I like McDo. Kasi, sa isang go, magigets mo siya agad. Like, even if you just see it once, magigets mo siya agad and ma-appreciate mo agad yung story. Jollibee, you need to watch it at least twice for you to understand what's happening. Yan. Because otherwise, if you just take it in one go, hindi mo siya ma-appreciate talaga. Hindi mo siya ma-appreciate agad. It'll take time. Yan. Oh my God, please don't come at me. Oh my God, yung mga gawa ng ads, please don't come at me, I swear. Pero ako naman sila nagustuhan. Actually, maganda siya both. Ang hirap pumili. Ads are like the marriage of art and commerce. So, at the end of the day, dapat functional siya. So, if I base it on how effective it is at delivering an impact, I think McDo would win. It's McDo for me. Kasi, when you watch it on the first go, magigets mo agad. It gives a strong impression. Si Jollibee, kailangan mo siyang panoorin twice para ma-appreciate mo talaga siya. Yung kung paano niya nilatag yung kwento. And kung ano talaga nangyayari. Kasi if you just look at the frames, especially kapag, kunyari, sobrang busy yung feed mo and like, you only have seconds to switch or milliseconds to switch from one thought to another. Hindi mo siya mag-grasp agad. It takes a second look for you to appreciate it. Yun. Pero both are very, very, very good. So, congrats sa mga gumawa and sa advertisers. Jollibee and McDo did a good job. Maganda siya. Like, pang-award. Pang-award levels. Again, pang-award levels. So, yeah.
Hey, this is my first episode.
Talking about ads. Because, funny story, in my past life, I used to be in advertising. So, I used to do accounts. So, obviously, I do accounts. Kasi, oh my God, kaya nga, hirap na hirap ako mag-edit ng mga vlogs ko. Kasi, accounts talaga ako, hindi ako creatives. But, brief background. So, anyway, when I was in high school, I didn't really know what to do I didn't really know what course to get in college. Pero, and I wasn't really that good at art, but I really liked it and I really appreciated it. Pero hindi ko alam kung paano ko siya apply in real life. Because, you know, here in the Philippines, parang if it's anything related to art, it's probably just a hobby. Parang it's not taken seriously because there's no real money in art. Yun yung mindset ng elders natin before. Well, same with my parents. So, parang they were pushing me to take up nursing because in our family, a lot of them are medical practitioners. So, parang if I take that route, it would really, really be easy for me. Parang it's just up to me how to make the most out of the position that I will be in. Pero, I wasn't so sure with it. I just felt like it won't come naturally for me to excel in that field. So one day, parang I had this counseling with one of my teachers, and then she asked me, what are you planning to take up in college? And then sabi ko, my parents want me to take up nursing. Pero I got shortlisted in LaSalle for advertising. And for me, I really thought advertising was, I don't know, pero sobrang na nakita ko siya, sobrang I want to be a part of that culture where everything is new and shiny and exciting, and you know, you give a lot of thought for something that creates an impact, or well, at the very least moves sales. I saw advertising as the marriage of the two things that I really, really like. So, art and commerce. So, yan. So, anyway, nung kinukwento ko sa kanya, medyo kinikilig-kilig pa ako noon kasi parang I can't believe na I was shortlisted. Like, hindi nga ako 100% pasada na eh. I had to go to school and check if there are available slots under the advertising program in LaSalle. So, yan. And then she told me na parang, you know what? Go with advertising because you look like you really enjoy it, and just go with what makes you happy. And I'm really glad that I did, because at the end of the day, because I made that choice on my own, mas malakas yung loob ko to stick with what I'm doing and creating a real effort to make it work. Kasi pinili ko to for myself eh. Ginusto ko to. Yan. Ginusto ko to. So talagang kahit anong mangyari, I need to be good at this because I chose this for myself. So yun. Yun lang. Anyway, ang haba na ng story time ko. I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Happy Mother's Day to the moms that are watching my vlog. And your mom too. Happy Mother's Day. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. And don't... Bye.